Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Figsy here. Today I want to show you guys a massive pickup that I did yesterday. Today's Thursday, so I picked up all these games on Wednesday. So I picked up over 70 Xbox One, PS4 or Switch games. Actually, there's one PS3 game in here. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to get that many modern games. I didn't pay too much for them. I'll let you guys know too how to get a lot of these games cheap because they are from sellers in Australia. Sorry, my phone's going. Apologies for that. Anyway, let's get into the first lot of games I picked up from a pawn shop. So I paid $70 for the stack. PS2 games and one Switch title. So here we have Snack World, the Dungeon Crawl Gold. I've never actually seen this one before, but what got my eye was Level 5 Studio. Massive Level 5 Studio fan. I love Nina Kuni. I love Dark Cloud, so I know that I'm going to this one. And for $20, I definitely picked it. So that meant all the PS2 games, there's 10 of them, they're $5 each. A couple of common titles in here, but there were a couple that are actually on my list. Here we have Zappa, One Wicked Cricket. Every game in here is complete and in really good condition. Smuggler's Run 2, Hostile Territory. I'd never seen this before. But I'm trying to pick up every Rockstar title. Rockstar made so many games on the PS2. Another one for the collection. And this one's been on my list for a long time. I've got the collector's edition. I was missing the standard copy. And it is one of my favorite games of all time. And of course, that is Scarface, The World Is Yours. Black label copy. I'm very happy to have it in. Here we have Need for Speed Most Wanted. Really, really good Need for Speed game, this one. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. Again, another Tomb Raider game that I was missing. I'm trying to pick them all up for my collection. Another one of my favorite series, and that's Spyro. And here we have The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Here we have a Sierra title, and this is Hobbit. Another Phoenix title. Got Combat Ace. And the final PS2 game is Beyond Good and Evil. Then I went to another pawn shop and I picked up Monster Hunter World for $9.95. And then while I was there, they had Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Spoiling the story because you know I bought it. Anyway, they had this in the window and it had eBay on it. Wasn't meant to go out on the shelf, they were meant to list it on eBay. Anyway, I said how much for it, and the guy didn't really know. He looked it up on the computer and he said $50. So for $50, I'll definitely pick this one up. I haven't actually looked it up yet, but last time I sold it, it was 120 to 30. Sure, if anything, it's even higher today. And then on my way to JB Hi-Fi, I wandered into EB Games. I don't usually buy much from EB Games anymore, but I found something that I've been after for a while, and that's not the copy. So this is the copy that I owned. Yesterday I found Australian PAL copy of Dot Hack GU Last Recode. I've had this one in the collection for a long time. You guys know I love my Australian PAL, so I've finally been able to upgrade it. And I should be able to sell this one for what I paid for this copy, if not even more, so that's good. And guys, got a message from my buddy Sean. Shout out to Sean. Sean said, check out JB Hi-Fi. They've just dropped their prices of PS4 games. $2 and $5 for a lot of them anyway. If you guys want to check it out, jump on their website. Go to PS4 games, arrange by lowest to highest, and you can cheap one. And I checked out the Xbox prices as well, and it was the same thing. I went to two shops in my city, and I went crazy. I'll show you guys all the Xbox stuff first. Nothing in here was over $5. It was either 2 or 5. Here we have Arslan, the Warriors, and then they made some of them even cheaper, so I ended up paying like $3. Here we have Mighty Number 9. Two copies of Battle Chasers, Night War, Prey, Rage 2. Here we have a Sedesco title. This is World to the Any Sedesco title for $5 is a great deal. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Siege, Standard Edition. Got two copies of Australian Open Tennis. Here we have The Walking Dead Telltale series. This is the New Frontier. And we got two copies of Shape Up. These were $2 each. Both brand new, factory sealed. Got four factory sealed copies of Wolfenstein 2. Four factory sealed copies of The Evil Within 2. And we've got Mark McMorris, Net Air. Move on to the PS4. Here we have Formula 1 2018. I actually picked up a sealed copy, but I had a used one, so I've switched it out, which I've done for about 6 games in here. Here we have Helldivers. This is another one that I picked up sealed yesterday. I've swapped out my used copy to resell. Pio Tetris 2. Again, we picked up a sealed copy of Tesla Guard. We actually grabbed 3 of them, 2 used copies. $5 each. You cannot lose on this. Here we have Sayonara Wild Hearts. Again, I picked a sealed one up and swapped it with my copy. Here we have Titan Quest. A sealed copy of The Evil Within 2. 2 copies of Mighty Number 9. These both come with soundtrack as well as the manual. Same with that Xbox copy that I showed you guys a couple of minutes ago. Picked up 2 copies of Blood Bowl. Five copies of Mark McMorris, Infinite Air. Here we have Stubbs the Zombie, Rebel Without a Plate, Rebel Without a Pulse, sorry. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. One I was really happy with, and that is Persona 5 Royale. This is the Steelbook edition. We actually have 4 copies of Rabin's Invasion, the interactive TV show. The reason there's not 4 here is because I pulled out 1 to keep, and I'm going to show you that pile at the end. We have 4 copies of Australian Open Tennis on PS4. 2 copies of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Here we have FIFA 21. This is only $2. NBA 2K22. 2 copies of that. On the Nintendo Switch, grab Lego Harry Potter collection. And I always ask for like freebies if they have any, like steelbooks or promotional items. So one of the girls threw in 3 copies of FIFA 23. I've already sold one of these, so these will sell really well for me. Then at the other store, they gave me a couple of Splatoon badges. They're both different from Splatoon 3, so these are really cool. Then I got a couple of PS4 games for my collections. Everything you guys just seen will go on eBay. Apart from those PS2 games, that Switch game at the start, they're all myself. These are all going in the collection as well. Here we have the Trine Ultimate Collection. This one's only $10. Really, really good price for this. Here we have No Straight Roads. This is a steel copy. Another copy of Battle Chasers. And as I previously said, Rabin's in. Again, thanks to my buddy Sean for the tip. Sure to check out your local JB Hi-Fis, guys. Really, really good deals to be had. Always, happy hunting. I've been Figsy. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you in the next one.